Great. Good job. We're going to take our fingers together and start with a little bit of a wrist roll. Roll your wrist and then go the other direction. And then press the palms out like you're a cat. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. Good. We're just making a little bit of a Halloween back and just a little knee bend. Perfect. And then lift up those palms through the sky, up and over. We're still pressing through the arms. It's good morning. Inhale and exhale. Oh, good morning. Terrific. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Terrific. And up and over. Breathe into the side you're stretching. And up and over. Breathe into the side you're stretching. Terrific. And then take those legs out wide. And let's make it like a second position squat with arms reaching up. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to do 8 more. In, up, 3. Building strength in the legs, but still working some circulation into our shoulders, mobility into our upper body. 5, 6, and 7. So you notice you might be able to get lower now, 90 degrees or so. And 8. Beautiful. And 9. And 10. Perfect. Let's take it into a chair squat. And we'll go forward with our arms and down. We'll just hit a few of these legs here. 2, heels are heavy. 3. And 4, good. I'm going to show you from the side how the booty's back. 5, gorgeous. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll take a parallel heel raise. 1, still waking up those shoulders, flexibility, but waking up the calves and strength. 3, each toe has weight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Now we're going to grab the dynaband, and we're going to add on dynaband or tubing, your choice. Take the arms pretty wide, pull down, chest height. Now at first, you're just going to check out where you need to be. Your wrists are fairly straight. Your exhale pulls down. Your ribs are over your pelvis. Now lift up your heels and pull and exhale. 6, heels lift, and 7, and 8. Now that calf raise is optional. 9, 10, very good. 11, I like how your neck is free. 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's try 5 more. 16, check your wrists. Just make sure they're okay. They're not wildly bent backwards. 19 and 20. Now I'm going to put this around, you can put this around your neck and just give yourself some shoulder rolls. Let that go. And then Shireen, and then we're going to take that at the lower edge of the shoulder blade, either your dynaband or your tubing. Now, at first, your palms are up, and we're going to push out. The first couple, you just might need to adjust your grip so that you have tension. You're tense on the way out. You're controlling it on the way in. So you get a workout on the way out, and you get work on the way in. And exhale. Now, if you'd like to add on, widen those feet. And when you press, you can sit down. When you press, you can sit down. And I'll be checking out some cues here. Your knees track with your second toe. Your knees track with your second toe. So you can look to make sure and see how that feels. Your booty is heavy, more weighted than your knees. Your neck is soft. Exhale. You can go down to 90 degrees if that's good with your knee. Really make sure your knees aren't dropping inward. Very good. I see what I like. You have an arch lift on the feet. If you don't, if you're built like me and you're kind of flat-footed, you can lift up your toes. That'll create an arch lift, and then lower the toes again without wrinkling them or over contracting them. They shouldn't look like they're hammer-toed or wrinkled in the toes. They're lying flat. 4, 3, good. 2. Now, if you'd like to add on, stay here and we'll bonus it. 10 little presses. Exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Very good. Now, let's take the arms in a little stretch. So this is not tense, so tense that you have to be in pain or wiggle to get that arm, the strap behind you. This is more for mobility. There is enough tension that you feel the stretch. Good. 2 more. 2. Take 1 more. 1. And hold a place. Just find 1. 5, 4. 3. It's a great stretch you can do anytime. 2. And 1. Take a little shake to let that go. And then we're going to take our palms facing up. Now you can use your dynaband here too. I'm just showing you, I mix it up so I can show you, you can use different things. Your elbows are glued. Good. This is external rotation. It's a more therapeutic exercise. It won't feel like a big quad burn, but if you look down and your wrist is flat and you feel pretty good here, you could lift up both heels and then lower. Yes, lift up both heels. Now the cues are that your lower back's going to try to get more lordotic, but you're going to keep your ribs over your pelvis so you don't get more sway back. Your heels go up and you control it down. Your knees stay long, but they don't bend backwards. All right, let's take 5, 4, very good. 3, nice. 2, good Polly. 1 more, exhale. And relax by giving yourself a little shoulder roll. I'm gonna grab a little step if you'd like to as well. Then we're gonna do bow and arrow. With bow and arrow, if you have a handle, nice, Sarah, good. The one hand can be on the handle and one hand can be stationary. If you have a dynaband, just push with both hands holding the dynaband. So this is just an offering. You can push either with your hand or with not. Your one hand is stationary. It's not doing anything. Your neck is down. 5, 6, 7, 8. That tricep. Work it on the way back. 9, resist. 10, resist. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now switch it up. So I'm actually going to use my handle. This hand is going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Terrific. You're going to take a little shoulder roll. Perfect. All right, let's take this hand, these dynabands or handles in your hands at the top edge. Put one foot, for example, I'm going to put my right heel in the middle. And you're trying to bisect it. If you look down, your handle should be about the same. That's one other trick. Now inhale. Now you're going to bend your elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now your shoulders are open. 7, and they're not leaning forward. Good. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and 13, and 14, and 15. And neck is soft, 16. So you see every now and then I just sort of move it, make sure. Yep, good, good, Sarah. 19 and 20. Perfect. Get rid of that for just a moment. And you can actually sway the arms. This is a great little Tai Chi move. If you just, oops, this one's going a little crazy, so I'm gonna wrap it twice. So you're just kind of hitting your lower back and your abs with your arms, and you're releasing any physiological tension that might have accumulated. 4, 11, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna take that same basic setup. You're gonna step on it. Let's change it up with our left heel being the one that you step on it. Now, if you have, if you're shorter or your band isn't as strong, you can do 2 feet on the middle. Look down, see if they're pretty even. And the elbows are gonna go up. You got it. And then up. So this is upright row. And 3. We're doing 20 of these, if that helps you gauge your tension. 4. Very good. 5. That's it. 6. 7. Nice. 8. Elbows are high. Good. 9. 10. Take 10 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19, and 20. Perfect. Get rid of that for just a moment. And if you need, grab a sip. We're going to do an overhead tricep press with the dynaband or with the elastic tubing. Now I'm going to use my handle, right hand, and then this hand goes behind. This left hand is your anchor. And it's very easy to get low back sway here. So keep your abs on a percentage like 5 or 10% to keep the ribs down. Press up. And 2. And 3. Good. 4. Hi, Jenny. 5. 6. There you go. 7. 8. We're doing an overhead press. You can use a dynaband, but if you have a small weight, you can do that too. 10. Yeah, that's it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, triceps, 18, 19, and 20. Boy, that arm should be feeling it. I'm gonna take this hand behind, tricep. The other hand, your anchor, and your anchor stays stable. And 1. There should be no discomfort in the shoulder. If there is discomfort on the stable arm, you want to lower that hand and hold it lower on your body to get it out of discomfort. Shoulders are open. 5. Resist. 6. Yep. 7. There you go. One arm's up, Jenny. Yeah. 8. Yeah, you have to start with the dynaband and the holding. There you go. 10. 11, resist on the way back down. 12, now see if you can fold your knuckles towards your base of your palm, Sarah, so your wrist doesn't feel too bent. That top wrist, if you're not paying attention, it'll look like this. So you want to fold it. All right, take 3 more. 2, because the band's pulling you back. And 1, so just going to make sure you did 20. I'm going to take this out of the way. Tricep stretch. Now you can use your elbow, your hand to pull that elbow, or if you would like it a little different, hold on, lift up to your chin. 10, beautiful, and then breathe. 9. Good, Jenny. You can do it that way. Yep. Yep. You can do it that way. Either way. So I showed 2. You can do this or this. Either one's right because the triceps getting a little stretch either way. All right, inhale. And I'll demo on the other side. So it could be that you pat yourself on the back and you help out with this arm, or you take that hand and you add on. And hold. Breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Lower and roll those shoulders. Now we're going to do a deltoid raise, which I'll demo with the band or the tube. You're going to take one hand, I'll say right, and one foot, I'll say right. Right heel steps on the tube. Grab a sip if you want. Probably about 8 inches away from the handle. Now it just depends though how tall you are. This is going to be the deltoid raise. It looks like this. And you see how I basically go to shoulder height? Now you look at your wrist and it's pretty straight. It may not be perfect. 4, there you go. 5. Now if you have a band, it's actually easier to usually hold it like a thumb, like you're holding a thumb up, like you're holding a hammer. 5. Now your whole body's going to try to move back, but you're not going to let it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now see if you can do 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Other side. Now step on it. Heels. 1, 2. Very good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now switch the leg, switch the hand. So right hand, right foot. I've got it on the heel so it doesn't sneak out. Now this is a lateral raise. You see how it's more like a T, but it's never behind me. So go out. You might have to adjust. Go out. Good. 3. That's it. You feel how your abs have to tighten? 4 to keep you upright instead of away. 5, so use those little 5 or 10%. 6 contractions to keep you stable. 7, your low back should not have any tension in it right now. 8, if it does, it's probably from ribs flaring. 9, so just pull the pubic bone up a little. 10, the knees are soft. 11, good, resist. 12, when you come down, you feel resistance. 13, 14, 15, other side. So we're going to take the left hand, left heel, and you push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. I like how you're stable. 13, crown is up. 14, good. And 15, perfect. Let that go. Shoulders out, roll. If you need a sip, do. We're going to put this behind us. I'm going to grab a sip. Palms up. You see how I've got my palms up now? Now we're going to make a circle. It's almost like you're breaststroking forward and around. Exhale, forward and around. Good. Adjust if you need to. Forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. My elbows aren't going behind me, or my hands aren't going behind me. I've got tension, but it's in the front of my body. Ear in line with the shoulder as I stand erect. And one more. Now reverse it. So you're going to start wide. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Perfect. Now take this band behind. This is going to be dynamic flexibility. Over, behind. Very good. I like it. Nice. I like how you're keeping your head upright. Your wrists are not getting torqued behind. All right. Find a place that feels like a good stretch that you can hold for 10 with no pain, but you have a stretch. Good. 10. Awesome. 9, 8, chest and shoulders. I know that feels good. Sarah just added a little movement. 4, 3, 2, looking good, guys. Inhale. And then exhale, let it go. Give yourself a little blood flow. We're going to set another angle. So choose another angle. And that a girl. All right. So any other angle. Could be an inch different. Yeah. Woo. Hold 10. 3-way pec stretch, chest stretch, because there's 3 different orientations that the places the chest inserts. So it's good to get those different stretches to prevent forward shoulders. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Inhale and exhale. Blood flow, blood flow, blood flow. Take one more, any one you want. I'm going to walk my hands closer together and kind of take a high one. You could do this same stretch if you walk through a doorway, you walk through a door jamb and catch the hands on the door jamb and keep walking through. So 5, good. I like how you're lifted up through your head because you can feel how the head would want to go forward, but you don't want to. Yeah, better. Karen, that was good. You feel that 1/2 an inch difference. 4, 3, good. 2. Oh my God, I'm just going to follow through. Oh, so good. Let that go for a little bit. Grab a sip if you want. And let's grab a couple of weights and we'll do something that you can do a bicep curl with. So anywhere from 3 to 10, but it's a bending, it's a short lever and we're bending the elbow. So it's going to be a little easier than some of the other, like a long deltoid. Yep. Good, Polly. This is where you can sit. Neck is soft. And we're going to pull up. And Michelle, you prefer these with a hammer grip. So 4. I know you're going to watch this later. And 5. Now, that's it. Great. 6. And you know that you're controlling it on the way down and the way up. Good. And 8. And exhale. It's a great place to practice posture too. Your ears in line with the shoulder. You have even weight in the abs, low back. You're not lordotic. You're not sway back. All right, let's take 10 more. If you're feeling fatigued, you can lower the weights. Come back when you can. 9. Resist. Good. 8. You're monitoring your wrists. Look at them every now and then. 7. They should not be bending backwards from the weight. Your wrist, you're in control of your wrist. And 5, good. And 4, very good. And 3, and 2, and 1, very good. I'm going to lower these weights just for a bit. And I am gonna take a sip. I know I'm drinking like crazy. All right, it's like 88 degrees out yesterday here. So take your arms this way and sway. 10, 9, 8. Good, just letting it go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the next one is going to be a front raise like this. So it's a longer lever, so it's a little lighter weight. So I'm going to say anywhere from 2 to 6 pounds. Richard, maybe 8, 9. But it's a little longer. It is a longer lever. And you can always change your mind and grab something else. So what we'll do is go forward like a mummy and back. We're going to go forward like a mummy and check your wrists. They're pretty straight. I got to change my grip on this one. 3, good. I like how you're sitting there. Good, Polly. 4, 5, good. I like it. Abs are pulling in. 6, you have to almost make sure you don't lean back, right? 7, sometimes we do these one at a time. 8 in the front, and that's a way you can modify if you need to. Notice how the neck's not helping, it's not tense. 10, the deltoid's working. 11, resist. Good, Betty. 12, 13, nice. 14, 15, kind of like a bonus set here is 5 more. So if you need to stop, you can, but if you can, keep going. 16, frontal raise. 17 with your abs. 18, good. 19, like it, Shereen. 20. Now keep your hands kind of low here and move your shoulders. So I'm going to show you from the side. I'm trying to make really big circles. Yeah, up and around. Nice. And then your feet are about shoulder width apart. You can do this or you can lighten the weight slightly just for the deltoids, lateral raise. Now exhale to resist. Good. Let your neck tension go. 3, 4, good. 5, very good. 6, nice. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now that's where you could be done. If you would like, you can do 5 more. 16, lateral raise. Good, Sarah. 17, gonna get some water after this. 18, or coffee or tea, whatever you have. 19, 1 more. 20, very good. Let that down. If you need a sit, do. We're gonna do a few stretches to get rid of any muscle tension. And sometimes when we do these stretches in between the, I'm gonna move that, I don't want the coffee to fall. In between, we're trying to relieve tension. We're not getting them super stretched out and then adding another heavy weight training. So we're not going for max flexibility at this point. We'll stretch a little longer at the end. I just want to relieve some tension, get some mobility, lengthen the muscle, but not get it so long that it's vulnerable when we add another weight training move to it. So up and around. So don't feel like you're going for max flexibility in these intermittent stretches between. But it just kind of relieves that tension and gets some length back without making it vulnerable. Good. I like to add that breath into the side you're stretching. You can inhale and come up and then add a finger interlaced finger position at the back and lift up and hold like someone has your arms and they're pulling up. 5, feels good. 4, I love all these posture ones. 3, 2, and inhale. And then exhale, shake it out, do whatever you need. Let's go around. That sounds fun. And we're gonna do an upright row on this next one. And that's the one that's like you're zipping up your jacket in the front. So it's gonna look like this. Now it's a bent elbow and we'll be doing 20, but I'm gonna say anywhere from 3 to 12 pounds. So it could be heavier, like 4 to 12 pounds. And you can always do more or fewer. And your feet are about shoulder width apart. And you see how it's not as hard as that lateral raise where your elbows were long, but you are doing it upright. There you go. Your elbows are higher than your wrist in this. 4. You've got a little ab tone. 5. Good. I've got a loose t-shirt on today at the bottom, but basically the ribs are over the pelvis and not like that and not like that. So the ribs are over the pelvis. For me, that means I have to have a little bit of tone right below the ribs and right here where the pubic bone pulls up, or I'll drop into a sway back by nature. So yeah, Karen, you too. Yep. Here's my dynaband. Good. Jenny, take your elbows out wider and lift them higher. Yep, there you go. Nice. Very good. You got it. Yep. And at the top, there you go. There you go. Ready. Good. Yep. All right, you got it. Let's take 5. Let's take 4. 3. You see how I bias the upper body because so many of our cardio activities in life, or even if you just walk to the store, are lower body dominant. Everything's automated and the upper body just doesn't get much work. Even our windows are automated anymore. So, I have a truck that you still roll down the window, but most cars you automate, you push the window, you push the button. You don't even have to open a grocery store door anymore. It opens up for you. So we've lost some of our natural things that we do in life for upper body training. So you have to go after it or it just keeps atrophying. So that's why I'm dominating our weight trainings with upper body resistance. Breathing. 4, 3, good. 2, inhale. And come back to that one we did. It was so nice. Just open up. 5. And always, if you can't reach your hands, you can just use a band behind you or grab a chair. Beautiful. Everybody looks good. 3. Nice, Polly. 2. Inhale. And then exhale. Now I'm going to go to a little lighter weight because let me show you the movement. It's going to be like this. So if you're not sure, you can always do it without a hand weight and then see how does that feel. And then you have a good idea, like you can tell. Yeah, but you see how it takes more abs right away. Good. So it could be a little lighter. Could be anywhere from 3 to 10 at the most probably. Now you're sitting in a chair is another way to make this easier. So exhale, make it easier. Make it so that you don't have to control your upper body so much. 2. Exhale, 3. Good. Control it on the way down. 4. Good. So if it's too much, just sit down. 5, and that'll help stabilize because you don't want the weights to throw your body weight back. 6, you want to be in control. So without a chair, it is more stabilization. 7, 8, and resist on the way back down. Good. 9, long. Good. 10. Yeah. 11. Betty, you might be able to lengthen your elbow just a half an inch more. 12. Yes, is that okay? All right. 13. 14. Good. Really good. 15. You want bonus 5 more. Your choice. You don't have to. Listen to your body. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good. Exhale. 1 more. We got 1 more. And then we're going to lower those down. That was great. Take those down. I'm going to grab a sip. And take the right arm across like you're patting yourself on the back. This is a rear shoulder stretch. So you're patting yourself on your back. 5. Push with the other hand. 4. 3. This one's kind of nice too if you just add a little wrist roll. Kind of like when you're in figure four and you add a little ankle roll. All right, inhale. And then exhale. I like the momentum on that. Okay, so your shoulder here is getting a stretch. Your hand here is helping. This wrist could be adding on. You don't have to if that's too many things to think about. But the wrists get asked to do a lot of things during the day, don't they too? Inhale. And exhale, make a little yoga gun. So interlace your fingers. You see how I've got a yoga gun? Okay, take your yoga gun, go up, over, breathe. The bottom arm is just as long, rotate. Yoga gun. Up and over to the other side. Rotate. And rotate. And up and back a little, so it's like there's a back bend you're doing in your upper back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower back down. Perfect job. Give a little shoulder roll. Nice. Now we're going to take an overhead tricep press. Let me show you what it's going to look like. Elbow up. Good. If that doesn't serve you, then you can always do the kick back. Now we're going to take one weight. So let's take anywhere from 3 to 10 pounds. Go overhead with one arm only. I'm going to grab this weight. I've got a different set here, so let's do one arm only. That way, I like this hand as a little reminder. What should my abs be doing? And this hand tells you that the abs are going to try to flare, but you're not going to let them. Because there's a weight overhead, the arm's overhead, if the lat's tight at all, which most of us do have a little tight lat, that influences the shoulder and the posture. 6, and the low back, this will try to flare. 7, now the head's upright. 8, that a girl. And Karen, when you're doing this, don't bring your hand to your bicep, just press back to 90. Yep, you got it. You got it. That's it. Yeah, feel how that you have more tone now. 13, good. 14, that a girl. And let's do 15 on the other side. All right, hand here. 1, yep, good. 2, yep, 3, and only 90. 4, you got it. You see how that keeps the tone on? 5, 6, and this arm's not wildly moving around. You've got control like someone's holding it. 8, good, abs. 9, your low back isn't any more sway. 10, you're controlling it on the way down. 11, you're tall. Your head, your weight's close to your head. In fact, it's brushing up against my ponytail. That's how close it is. 1 more for 15. Get rid of that. Perfect. Let that go. And then take, as I see powder is on my Dynaband because I powdered mine the other day. I just want to send a friendly reminder that you put powder on your Dynaband or your elastic tubings every now and then because the natural oils on our hand or sweat can degrade them. So just every now and then, they should not be sticky or wet or like pulling up hard to pull apart. So just put a little powder on them. 4, make sure they're out of sunlight. 3, and they're in a dry environment. 2, good. And inhale. Now this one is I'm going to take a break from the upper body. This one is a single calf raise. I've just noticed how important this is. So what you can do is take your finger to a wall if you want, because I don't want you to feel like the balance is part of this one. Wrap your right foot, your left foot around your right foot, right ankle. Now hip stays in, go and lower down. Now, if you cannot do one-legged calf, just do 2 at the same time, like how we warmed up. But you know, most of us have sprained one ankle more than the other. 5, or one leg feels a little stronger. 6, this is a great way to just isolate. 7, 8, good. See how you do it controlled. 9, Now 10 on the other side, and I may sneak these in tomorrow too with bar. I just wanted to make sure we get the attention to each 4 body part. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now one balance, lift and spread your toes. Take your foot, I'm going to take off my sock, to a place where you can balance. I'm actually going to use the timer so it's a complete minute. All right, your foot's up. I know you can't see me, but do the best you can. All right, hold. Now you can do your hands together or hands up. All right, 1 minute. Good. Let me give you the cues. The pelvis is parallel. You're not letting this hip kick out. You don't let it kick out. You're not holding a child here. You're pulling the, see my band? It's parallel to the floor. Good. Shoulder blades are down the back. Your ear is in line with your shoulder, so it's almost like the back of your head's against a wall. Your gaze is soft. Your jawline is parallel to the floor. We have 20 more seconds. Your booty on the support foot, the leg is what's balancing you, glute medius, so you should have some tone back there. And you don't have to feel it, but just that's where you should have some tone. And all the ankle stabilizers. 5, 4, 3, 2, hands come and lower. Good job. All right, I'm going to take off the other sock. Lift and spread your toes. And you're going to pull your, which one did we do? Pull your foot up. And yes, add on. And I know I'm pretty close, but I want to be able to see the timer. It's in the smallest font ever. Okay, so hold that. Parallel, hips are parallel to the floor. Jawline parallel to the floor. That sets up your vestibular system the best. Good, Jenny. Softening your gaze also reduces the strain. So you're just softening your gaze. Your breath is calm. Your stabilizing hip is in towards the body, hugging the midline, not kicking out like you're holding a child. You don't want that hip out. Keep going. Your energy is calm determination. So your energy can determine some of this too. You don't want to have a stressed out energy. Your calm determination. It's no big deal if you fall. It's just a balance drill. All right, great. Let's do 10, 5, 3. Now calmly transition and lower that foot down towards the floor. I like it. Let's do some abs on the floor. That was really good. So I'm going to move us down. If you have a foam roller, grab a foam roller. If you do not, you can do these on the floor. Now I'm going to put you up on something. Grab a plank position. And with the plank, you've got a foam roller. Oh yeah, so grab a sip as well. And the roller is underneath your shins. And now if you're doing this, plank, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now ready? We're going to pull the knees underneath like an inchworm. Now extend. Good. I am deliberately making these slower than our body wants to. I'm deliberately changing the speed. And out. And exhale. Pull the belly in. And inhale. Act like your forearms are pulling towards your knees. 3, 2. Now I'm going to have us rest like this. You can put your hips back or not. You could also rest just belly down. We're going to be taking our knees to the corners, like our shoulder to shoulder. It's an oblique. So lift up, knees go to the left. Now knees go to the right. You're going to go plank, knees left, knees right. All right, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Realign. This is going to be a hip lift. We're going to make a little upside down V. So you can do this without a roller too, but it looks like this. Up, up, up. Good. Knees long. Knees long. Yeah. Feel if you feel that more. Scoop your abs. 3, 2. Recover. Now we're going to do that hip lift, but to the corner. So it's going to be obliques, but your hips go to a corner and then they go plank to the other corner. You can do these with your roller too. It's just not as high. So it's going to look like that and that. Good. Very good. Two, 1, rest. Very good. All right, we're going to do some swans. As you know, my favorite. Please grab a sip of drink if you would like. So I've almost had about 10 ounces here. I hope you have 2. All right. It's one of the easiest biological needs to meet, right? Just keep getting enough water. All right, elbows, elbows. Okay, we're going to inhale, lift up. Now, if you do not have a roller, it's okay. Just use the hands on the floor. You got it. Nice. Good. And then, Polly, if that kind of rubs your skin raw, you can always just hover your hands. So if that rubs your skin, you could always do this. But I think you look good. Just like, yeah, your upper back looks really good. Nice. Shireen, that looks great. Betty. Very good. Nice. I think, Karen, you're doing good at the very top. Just chin tuck. Just look at your roller maybe. Yeah, I felt, yeah, just that tiniest bit. I think that's just a little nicer. All right, great. Check in though and see. 4. All right, we're going to be holding it in 3. So 3, 2. Now we're going to hold it up. It's going to be great. Breathe. 10. This is anti-long bike ride pose. 5, 4. Good, Rick. This is for your training on Utah. 2. Man, that feels good, right? And then what you can do to rest is just kind of bend your knees. We're going to do that one more time. Legs long. Inhale up. Hold. 10, 9, 8. Yep. I didn't give you much of a rest, did I? I'll count now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Now I want to give us a lat roll, but I'll give us an option. One you can do with the roller looks like this. Okay. Lat roll. Lat roll, lat roll, lat roll. Okay, so roll back or forth. It's going to help with your back and your shoulders and your posture. And gosh, can't stress enough at how much it helps with the shoulders. So that's your possibility. And Polly, if you want a lat stretch, it would look something like this. If you want one without the roller, it looks something like this. Yeah, good. Yeah, hold, good. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, do the other side. And now you can, good, you got it. Stretch the other side. Take that lat roll. Now, did one side feel different than the other? Right away, my right arm was tighter, and probably you can even tell this in stretches. So just how does your lat feel on one side? And sometimes you can get that rear shoulder if you lean back a little, and it probably you can do rotations and get different angles. So all these angles are so good. Low back, shoulder, breathe. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Terrific. 2 different stretches you can do here. Poly, upper back extension and shoulders. You guys that have a roller, roll it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, breathing, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. 2 different stretches. Polly, you're going to lie down. You're going to take a hamstring stretch. If you have a roller, roll out that IT band. I said it. The most vilified area in the body for foam rolling, right? Okay, but it's going to be great. Okay, so roll out that IT band. And you see how this foot's helping me get some weight off it. I have a black one, which is the firmest. So it just depends. So let's say you've been working on it. You can take 2 feet off. And there's hardly a wrong way to do this, but just make sure you don't roll out your knee is the only thing I can say to avoid. But now let's do positives. From the greater trochanter, the hip, roll towards the knee, maybe 2 inches shy. You can go forward. You can go back. 5, 4, 3, get that TFL. When you roll forward towards the floor and you get that left front pocket, that TFL may need it. Good, Shreen, I see it. If you guys have a place, if you have a spot that's really tight and you just need to stay on it to let it relieve for about 90 seconds, go for it. All right. Now the other side, so good. Elbow down. Rolling forward, rolling back, rolling forward, rolling back. Good. I like it. And how you switch legs. Good. And stretching. And just one side feel different than the other. So good. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Polly, grab both feet and hold on. Happy baby. Grab both feet. Polly, you can do this stretch. Yep, hold that. And we're going to just roll out the quads, double quad, back and forth. And then that way everybody has something. Now with quads, you can internally rotate and get more outer quad. You can externally rotate. And Betty, you nailed it. You must have remembered. If you bend your knees, it's harder. Remember that? You must have had it in your body. Like you can do different things here, or you could deviate. See how I'm kind of rolling right or rolling left. I love it. Or pump it, kind of like bent straight. And you can do different things here. the quads, we usually, like especially athletic females, are quad dominant. Or if you bike and you don't have clip-ins, then sometimes you can be quad dominant. So this is just great anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Take a double calf stretch. I'm going to show you, Polly. Otherwise, take a little calf roll. Okay? You can internally and externally rotate. I'm just hitting these muscles. Now, Polly, you can reach forward. Yep. And yeah, very good. I didn't know if you could reach or not. That's great. You don't have to, but you did. Okay, 10. Great. 9. If you open up your toes like Charlie Chaplin on the roller, you'll feel it, and then you internally rotate. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah, okay, 1 minute, lie back. If you want this roller as a little knee pillow, you can. Otherwise, just take a moment to let your body assimilate all that we did. And let it be so relaxed that you actually just feel like you're a cloud and the cloud is you. Cover yourself with a white, beautiful cloud. Get in the cloud. Be one with the cloud. And it's sort of like you have no body. That's how relaxed you are. You're just the breath. You're out of your own way, letting your body naturally assimilate all that we did. It's sort of like you're touching base with super consciousness, connected with all things, and just letting your body relax and heal. Slowly awaken your fingers and your toes and come up towards seated, lifting up. Take a moment to notice any images, messages, voices. You can get subconscious impressions in different ways, but think of or feel a way that is a good way to take care of yourself today. Another good way. It could be putting lemon in your water, having green tea, can be having a warm soup, whatever it is. And you can put your hand over your heart, one hand over the other, and just kind of notice how good it feels to be able to tap into what images you need and sensations you need to take care of yourself, that you can have an open communication and that you're going to make a promise to do those things that you won't abandon your care in the busyness of the day. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad you came. That class went fast. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming.